guys, I just want to talk to you real quick about the test of small things. The test of small things comes to prove our potential for greater opportunities. So I have a question. Anybody ever want to do anything big and great for God? I know I do. So my next question is, what are you doing with the opportunities you're given every day with the small things? We live in a world where a lot of people do less but demand more. They think it's a privilege to a certain degree that they should just get the best and never have to work for it. They have a hard time doing the small, meaningless tasks. But this causes an issue because nobody understands the importance of hard, faithful work that equals promotion. Thankfully, however, God's system of promotion requires us to start with the small tasks and work our way up if we choose. So let me give you some examples of some small things. Following through when we're told to do something, doing our homework, it's always a good one. Obeying our parents when we don't understand what they're even asking us. Cleaning our room. Being on time. That's a very important one, guys. Doing our chores. Yeah. These are some,
Preach it.
working hard on our jobs. Now, then there's some things that we can do at our church or at the house that people just don't ever want to do. That comes with vacuuming. People hate vacuuming. Doing the dishes. Taking out the trash. Or even cleaning the restrooms. Kind of gross one. Individually, there's the small things, they don't look, one at a time. They don't look like a big deal. But when you start putting them together, that's when they grow into bigger opportunities when we're faithful in those. That takes us into ushering at church, or being on the praise team, or the media team. Also, you can be a team leader at your job, which is always awesome, or even helping in Sunday school. So let me give you an example in my life of a small things event. So when I was about 13, we did a summer intern program at our church called SOS, or Summer of Service. And man, we were so excited. There was 12 of us that were selected out of the whole youth group to work at the church for the whole summer. And we were just excited. We were like, yes, we're going to get to be up in front of everybody, and just everybody's going to pat us on the back and tell us how awesome we are, because we were thinking we were getting promoted to this high level, right? So we show up on the very first day, and I'm excited. I'm like, yes, what are they going to give me? I'm like, so awesome. The kids that didn't get picked, they'll be really sad and try harder next year. Seriously, I'm 13, that's what I'm thinking. And so they go to assign me a task. And me and 3 of my friends, we get bathroom duty. And we don't get bathroom duty for a day. We get bathroom duty for 2 weeks, y'all. 2 weeks. I know that my face was registering. Excuse me? I had to clean the bathrooms for 2 weeks. Wait a second. All right, the women's bathroom, I think I can handle. The men's bathroom? Are you kidding me? That's disgusting.
Ours is cleaner. What are you talking about?
That's disgusting. And so, I just remember that I was like, what does this even have to do with anything I want to do in ministry? I want to teach the little kids about Jesus. I'm not going to teach them how to use the bathroom. There was no special recognition for cleaning the bathroom. As a matter of fact, it was a gross job. And it was a job that just seemed to lead to more grossness and never any reward, or so it seemed. I am thankful, though, that I was taught good work ethic, because me and my friends, we kept those bathrooms looking nice. So after our 2 weeks in the bathroom duty, we got asked to start pulling weeds in the flower beds. We were down and dirty and disgusting for the first month of this intern program. Not very glamorous at all. But things began to change. I was asked to be a teacher helper in the Sunday school class. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but I was moving up. And then by the end of the summer, I was asked to be the lead teacher for the preschool kids. How cool is that? The next summer we did the SOS program again, and I was asked to be a team leader. So all the new people, I got to lead that group. And we went to kids camp. It was one of the best summers of my life. I learned in those couple of years and over the summer that I needed to be faithful in the jobs that were given to me. I didn't need all the pats on the back. I knew that God was promoting me. People were seeing my hard work, they were trusting me, and I've been given more and more responsibilities over the years. I was asked to teach higher grade levels in our Sunday school department. And then I was asked to be our small group coordinator for Sunday school. And now I've been promoted to leading our children's ministry. I was faithful in the small things, and God presented opportunities of promotion for me to take a hold of. God wants to increase us. He doesn't want us to stay where we are and become comfortable and lazy. He has so much that he wants to give to us, but we have to want that increase. Most people today, they only get by just doing just the minimum. It's what I like to call average people. They do just the minimum and normally get stuck in this place because of their poor attitude and small thinking. They think that what they've been given isn't a big deal, and it's not worthy of doing because it's not in the limelight and people aren't watching them. And so most of the time people have a bad attitude or just flat out refuse to help. And once you prove that you can't be faithful in the small things, promotions don't come very often or at all. We have to show God that we're going to take what we currently have and we're going to do well in that area. So I don't know about you, but I want to become an above average person. Because an above average person, they realize that it's not what you have that's most important, but it's what you do with what you have. When an average person realizes that there's opportunities for them to grab a hold of, and so they can improve their life, they go from being a C-class person to an A-class person. And at the A level, that's where God finds who we are and finds those that are ready for greater opportunities and can handle the increase. What else is cool is God doesn't want any of us to fail. He provides opportunities within our limitations, and ultimately, we decide if we can handle that increase, not him. God's system of increase is not based on whether somebody's a good person or not, and it definitely isn't based on if he loves us. God will always love us. Rather, it's based on what we do with what we have. This is the basis on which increase comes into our lives. All right, so you might be thinking, Christina, you've talked to us about the small things test, so how do I pass this test? So glad you asked. Number one,
You're welcome.
see the problems as opportunities. Determine what you can do to solve the problems, and like Nike says, just do it. Number two, treat the small opportunities as doorways to greater ones. Make a little door for you guys so you can remember that. And I can cut it out for you. Number three, show motivation in the small things of your everyday life.
Cool.
Like your chores and all that kind of stuff. And number four, make no excuses.
That's good. Wait.
Give yourself no excuse to do less than your best with your responsibilities. So when you're faced with this test in your life, remember, the test of small things comes to prove the potential for greater opportunities. Thank you.